Hello everybody, it's the Warhipster here, coming at you with another Contrast Plus painting tutorial from the Leagues of Votann, the Leagues of Votann army set, to be precise, the brand new one, courtesy of Games Workshop, having sent it me early to review and paint up for all of you. So massive thank you to them to be able to let me do this, and we are painting yet another of the Leagues. Today we are painting the Ymyr Conglomerate. Yes, it's a mouthful, that one. And well, without further ado, we're going to jump in and start painting him. He has been primed in Greyseer, and the first colour we're going to be using is Stormfiend. I'm going to be using this over the top of our Hearthkin's warrior's clothes. So the trousers and the shirt. So with that done, what we're now going to do is we're going to take some Flesh Tearers Red, and we're going to apply this over the top of all of the armour, excluding the face mask and the main body of the backpack, this bit here. Otherwise, we're just going to apply this like so. So with that done, what we're now going to do is we're going to take some Black Legion. We're going to use this to paint in quite a few details here. So we're going to paint in the boots, we're going to paint in the gloves, we're going to paint the bolt casing, we're going to paint the visor, I'm going to paint that other main part of the backpack that we left. As well as the elbow pads and the knee pads. So with that done, we're then going to take some Wyldwood. I'm going to use this on the belt and the pouches. So with that now done, what we're going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Iron Warriors. I'm going to use this to paint in all of our silver details. And this is pretty much all of the metallics that are on here. So this is areas like the bolt magazine, the barrel, the mechanical areas back here, the belt buckle, the carabiner, any of the lenses and buttons. There's a lot of silver here. And so with that done, we've just got one last thing to do, and that's to take some Rune Lord brass. I'm going to apply that over the top of the ammunition on the weapon, like that. So with that Rune Lord brass applied, what we're now going to do is we're going to take some Nuln Oil. And we're going to apply this over the entire miniature. Yep, a full shading. Over the top of the blue, the red, the silver, all of it. No excuses. So with that done, our Ymyr Conglomerate Hearthkin Warrior is now what I would call a Warhipster battle ready. He's looking pretty good. However, we are going to take him to the next level. I'm going to do this by adding some highlights. The first one we're going to add is Hoeth Blue. I'm going to be using this to highlight all of the blue. There's a shock. So we're just going to be picking out all of the edges. So with that Hoeth Blue applied, we're then going to take some Fenrisian Grey. I'm going to apply this to the sharpest points on the trousers and the shirt. So with that done, the trousers and the shirt are now all finished, as you can see. So what we're going to do now is we're going to highlight all of the red. Now the first colour we're going to be using for this is Evil Sunz Scarlet. And we're just going to take a small amount of this on our brush, and we're just going to start picking out all of the edges. Just like this. This will take a bit of time. So do just take it steady. So with that Evil Sunz Scarlet applied to all of the red, what we're now going to do is we're going to take some Jucero Orange. I'm going to apply this to the corners and the sharpest details. In all of the red armor. So with that done, the red is now all finished. So what we're going to do next is highlight the black, and the color we're going to be using for this is Dawnstone. So with that done, what we're now going to do is we're going to take some thinned down iron hand steel. I'm going to use this to highlight all of our silver details and also relayer any of our little lenses and visors. And things of that nature. So with that done, just to finish him off, what we're going to do is we're going to take a tiny amount of Stormfiend. I'm going to use this over the top of our visor, now that it is shiny once more. You don't really need a lot. I'm just looking to kind of tint the visor blue like that. You can also use this over the large screens.
As a Blood Angels fan, you might expect a red scheme to be my favourite, and it is close. An all-over Nuln Oil wash is something that I've dreamed of being able to do on the channel in a weird way. It just makes painting these guys so simple. He was the quickest by far of all of them to do, and in many ways is one of the most effective. En masse, these guys are going to look fantastic, and particularly when we come to painting the big vehicles and the slightly bigger models, it's going to look absolutely cracking. If you enjoyed this video, you love the channel, and you want to support me further like these legends and bosses on the screen before you, you can do so. Head to patreon.com/warhipster or head to ko-fi.com/warhipster. Alternatively, you can become a YouTube channel member by heading to the channel page and clicking on the join button just here, just like these awesome folks have done. And if you really loved this one and you just want to shoot me some support, you can click on the thanks button just below this video. Don't forget to share it, like it, comment on it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And to make sure you stay up to date, don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Happy wargaming.